Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is a second video today. I'm spoiling you all. So this is the deck Snowball confession plan video that I have been promising everybody for ages. I'm finally getting around to filming it. It's a bit complicated, which is why it's taken me so long to get around to filming it. I don't really know if what I'm going to say is going to make any sense. It's just one of them things that if you're not in my head and you can't see like my breakdowns and things, if you're going to understand it or not, but please bear with me and let's see how we get on. So what I've done is to work out let me zoom you in slightly. To work out my debt snowball, what I've done is I've listed all of my debts that I have and then the balance that they are now. So I have a carpet payment at £308, an Argos that is £107, Argos 2 which is £833, a Halifax credit card, a studio account £492.40, Capital One at £873.96, and my berry is £1,185.75. So I'm in about £3,800 worth of debt, which is a lot, but it's not as much as some people, and I understand that and I respect that. But my goal is to be out of debt by 2023, completely out of debt, because this money that I am throwing into my debt could be going towards a deposit for my house, which to me, for my children's benefit, is more important than anything. Being able to give them a house if anything was to happen to me would mean the world to me. So this £3,000 could be the start of a deposit of my house, which in all honesty is a motivation in itself, because I am paying out so much money to my debt every month. So please excuse my scruffy writing as well going forward. So what I've done next is I've wrote down my minimum payments. So my carpet is £48 a month. My Argos isn't due until April. The first Argos isn't due until April. My second Argos isn't due until November. Halifax is currently minimum payment £12 a month. My studio is currently £31.64 a month minimum payment. My Capital One is currently £49.07 a month. And my Very account is £89.25 a month minimum payment. So that is about £330 a month that I pay out every single month to pay towards my debt. So here's where things get complicated. So what I did was the other day, I'll just zoom you back out ever so slightly, is in my sinking funds, I changed some things around. Oops, I'm dropping everything. I changed some things around. So you'll notice in here, some things that I put in to my sinking funds and my last cash stuff in are now no longer there because they're all in my debt. So let me remember what I took from. So I kept my car fund, I kept my house deposit, I kept the back to school. Holidays, I took the £50 out of holidays to put into my debt because to me this isn't a priority. Getting out of debt is a priority. And then I didn't have anything else in here. That's my daughter's savings. So in this one, I took some money out of here as well. So I didn't touch family time because that's important. Health, I've got an appointment at the dentist. My pets is important, of course, if they ever needed anything. Gifts is empty now because we had a birthday. Birthdays has got its money ready for the end of February when it will be empty. Date night's got money because tonight we're going out for a meal for Valentine's Day. Let me know in the comments if you've got any plans for Valentine's Day. We're doing it early because I'm working on Monday. Shopping's still got its 10, self-care's still got its 20, clothes have still got its 20. Now, I've taken 2 out, which is why I can't find, and I took the £10 out of fitness as well. And that was already empty. So, what I did was, which I've just remembered, because I did it the other day, I took out my envelope that had the £20 in it. I've kept the £20 in self-care from that envelope, and I've put the money out of the self-care into debt as well. So now in my debt, I did have £160, and now I have 51, 52, 20, 40, 50 and £60. So I have got £260 to go straight onto my debt. So what I've done is, what I've decided is, I'm going to take that money, and you're all going to think I'm mad, but me and my partner have both sat down and thought about what's the best way. So I'm just going to zoom you all back in again. So I have left £308 to pay onto my carpet. The minimum payment is £48. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the £260 out of my sinking funds and the £48 and pay that off when the next bill is due. That will mean that one is completely done. That means £48 I will have back in my budget every month. What I'm going to do in March is I'm going to take out £100 and the £48 and round it up to the £50 in the following month. So that means that one will be done. And then I'm going to make my minimum payment for my Halifax £20, bringing the balance down to £387.20. My studio, I'm going to be rounding it up to £35, which brings the balance down to £457.40. My Capital One, I'm going to round it up to 51, and that'll bring my balance down to £822.96. Now, this one does have a high interest rate, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because I know further down the line I can get rid of it fast. So then, going forward into April, I'm going to take the £48 from my carpet, and I'm going to add an additional £100 to it, which will get rid of that and leave me some left over going forward. So as soon as I've paid that off, I will have nothing left. My Argos, I'm still not budgeting for yet. And then all these minimum payments in April will stay the same as March's budget, bringing the balance down. So now May, I'm going to take that £150 that I took. Now it's £833. So this should be done in about 5 months, if I'm right and my maths is right. So £150 off the total balance of £833 will bring it down to £683 in May. Then I will continue that, adding that, and it will continue to bring the balance down all the way into July, August, September, and then in October it will be paid off. So then what I'm going to do, and this is where it gets even more confusing, so the £150 I'm going to add to the £20 that I was putting into my Halifax, which brings the total to £170. That will bring my Halifax down to £77.20, which will mean if I then budget again £170, I will have that paid off by December. Then transferring down that £170, if I take off the difference, it will bring that minimum payment to £127 because I've taken the 170, I've taken off the £77.20, and then I've added on the £35, which has brought that to £127.80, which leaves me with £49 left over. So then going forward again, so the £170 plus the 35 is £205. I only have £49.60 left to pay if I'm right, which will mean that that one will be ended in January. So then again, I'm going to bring down that minimum payment of £205. I'm going to add the 51. I'm going to take the 205. I'm going to add the 51. And take that away from the previous balance of £363.96. It's very confusing, even I'm getting confused. And that should leave me with £157.56, which means then when I budget in that last £205, that will be cleared with some left to spare. So then we take that 205 plus the 51 plus the 90 means I have £346 to pay off this £195.75 debt, which means all of my debts will be paid off in February. Now, I hope that made sense. If you have any questions anywhere, please let me know in the comments. February is my goal, so a year this month is my goal to be paid off all my debts. Any extra income that we might get from selling things, or my partner puts cheeky bets on the football every Saturday as her thing, and sometimes we win quite a bit of money, and we've decided that if we do, that's going to go towards our debt payoff as well. Any extra bits of overtime, we're going to budget to add extra into debt to get it all paid off faster, and that's just our goal right now. This year is all about getting out of debt and saving our sinking funds so that we don't end up back in debt again. That's the last thing we need. So that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense. Any questions, again, let me know in the comments. Please consider subscribing. Please give this video a like. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a nice week. Bye.